Hello everyone and welcome or welcome back to another reading. Today we're looking into the next 7 days. We have 3 different groups to choose from and we're choosing from the beautiful Self-Care Wisdom Oracle deck. And for group number 1, this card popped out. This is number 2 and this is number 3. But I also want to mention that each and every group has 2 cards that came out together and this card was on top. Okay, so I chose that one. For group number 1 here we have Kindness. Group number 2, we have Speak Up. And group number 3, we have Breathe. Okay, see whichever one stands out to you. Maybe more than one, maybe none. Please don't force anything. I have so many other 7-day forecast readings on my channel. They're all timeless readings. Even if I mention specific dates in there, please don't worry about it. If there is a thumbnail card standing out to you in the other readings, then there will be a message in there for you. So just trust your intuition as always. And also thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking and subscribing. It super duper helps the channel grow, but also shows me that you're resonating with these readings and you're appreciating this content, so absolutely appreciate it. Also your beautiful comments, love emojis. If you're into emojis, they're fun. Okay, thank you so much. I read them all, and without further ado, let's hop into your guys' messages for the next 7 days. Hello beautiful group number 1 and welcome to reading for the next 7 days. You fell drawn to this beautiful card. It's really nice. There's something about it here. I'm honestly, I felt drawn to the shadow aspect here of this person immediately, right when I did the intro. There's something about this here, okay? Something is bigger. Like you're also casting a shadow. Like there's something about you that happens also behind you, behind your back potentially, maybe, that is bigger than you think. Or I don't mean somebody's talking behind your back, maybe for someone, but the bigger message that I'm feeling here is that you don't even understand how much impact or you have on others, or how much you mean to this world, how much your message, your being here, your energy is like affecting others, or is affecting this planet. So there's something happening here that we don't see, like, right? She's pointing this way or looking this way through the heart here. But maybe it is your kindness. Maybe this is something that, maybe a little thing. Maybe this is an energy of, sometimes we think, oh, this won't make a difference, right? Something small won't make a difference. But I feel in the next 7 days, group number 1, this is something that's emphasized here, that your kindness, or you are being you just being in the presence of that person or these people or whatever it is, okay, maybe in that city, is going to have an impact even if we don't really see it, right? Or if you're leaving a mark somewhere, if you travel or whatever it is, there's something here about this shadow that seems positive though, because you don't see this shadow because you're pointing this way, but there's something about this shadow that is bigger than you. Okay, so I feel with the shadow, it's the energy you leave behind wherever you go. So your energy might actually full of love and compassion, even if you don't interact with this person. It's about energy here, I feel also. And on this card it says, what if being kind to yourself really could change everything? And yeah, this is something, right? The energy we don't really see or tangibly grasp. So there's something about your energy field, something about your thoughts. And I also want to show you the second card with that, because it says power. There's something about you, within you, you have power over, that we might think we do not. But in the next 7 days, you're leaving your energy is bigger than you, right? Than the person. Like the energy field around you, your aura, something is expanding. It's also very beautiful, I want to say, okay? As soon as I said that bigger aura, they also said protection. So there's also something about protecting your energy field, protecting your heart also potentially, okay? So there's something about this here. I don't want to diminish the fact that with the shadow, there could be something about the shadow that we might not seeing, or you're leaving a shadow on something, or you're coming out of a situation. But I'm just giving you here what I feel is the biggest message about what they're trying to get at with this shadow, okay? If you feel a different story here when you look at this card without listening to me, please just take what resonates with you in your heart, okay? Let's see what this card says too. It says, good girl. Yeah, it's like power. Stand in your own power also, right? Like you can be, it almost gives me this energy of you can be cute, even if you're a boy, it doesn't matter, right? Like you're the cute one on the outside, but you also have this authenticity to yourself. Maybe you're also learning how to speak up, but this is actually a message for the group 2 here, speak up. Maybe this is a continuation, but I don't know yet. I haven't done that reading yet, so it's another message here too. The ability to suck it up is not a superpower. Saying no is. Own your power. Yes, this is what I felt here. This could be very well resonating with you. Even maybe not that reading, but this card here, okay? The speak up came through here for you. Yeah, owning your power, right? Knowing that your energy, something that you, maybe you're not a tall person, but your energy is really tall, right? That's what they're trying to get at. This is just an example. Or you don't believe in yourself, but on the outside, maybe there is a ton of other people that believe in you, right? And they keep your energy up, or whatever it is. But if we're talking about energies here for you for the next 7 days that are bigger than you think, okay? And that you also have more power than you think in the next 7 days, especially because this is a 7-day forecast. Let's get a few more cards here, please, for group number 1, please, for the next 7 days. What else do they need to know? Actually, if you want to read this, right? Sorry, it's a little dark today. It's very overcasty, okay, but it kind of gives me a really cool energy at the same time. It feels really warm and, yeah, kind of nice. Cozy. Reflection, I stopped here when I said you wanted to read this, so there could be something here, brown eye, blue eye. You're seeing something potentially from a different perspective also, I heard, or you're reflecting on something about yourself, about your energy, okay, about your own power. And realizing how much power you actually have. I actually like this card for you. Communication. Okay, let's get one more here. Thank you very much. And we have joy. Look at that. There's something arising in your energy, right? That's going to bring a lot more sparkles here. Reflections, again, this is a disco ball, or supposed to be. It looks very green here. But with reflection, we have little tiny mirrors in here, right? And it's so interesting because maybe we have a bit of a screwed perspective, but that screwed perspective, and I know that sounds really weird right now, but could be actually helping us in order to get a better perspective, a different perspective, a better understanding about ourselves, okay? It's almost feels a bit like manipulation, but not in the sense of you're manipulating others or yourself into believing something. You're understanding something about energy. That energy is movable. It's not stagnant, right? You're realizing this somehow in the next 7 days, that you have a power over your energy, that you have the power to influence or manipulate a situation into the positive for you. And so it works for you. This is not us manipulating someone into doing something. It's you realizing what you can do, how you can shape your energy, how you can shift, how you can mend, how you can adjust, how you can manifest, how you can put yourself in the right frequency. You're learning something. You're growing. Okay, your energy. It's not so much about the tangible. You're learning a lot about the invisible, so to speak, okay, and how to influence or manipulate the invisible realm, okay, where the feelings are at, or the thoughts, your intuition. You're learning about this and you're realizing something. And then we also have joy here picked up, right? So it's going to be probably a really nice revelation, I want to say. A nice revelation for group number 1 in the next 7 days. Maybe also realizing where you really feel good. I just saw somebody almost being happy on their own. Maybe you're becoming happy or a friend with yourself again. So there is something here about you and you. We're accepting a part of yourself here with the 2 different colored eyes, right? You might be accepting certain things about you that would have torn you apart before, or about a specific situation. The key here popped out in the reverse, which is really interesting, but I feel like in those 7 days, you're going to be turning this key right side up. The solution, the answer, the thing that just resonates with you, that works for you. A solution potentially to the crossroads. Loyalty. I feel this loyalty to yourself here. If this has to do with other people, please just put it there. But for lots of you, I feel this is a loyalty that you owe to yourself. Because we also talked about here saying sucking it up is not a superpower, saying no is. And we talked about this speak up card as well, right? I actually want to leave this here, speak up. So you just see the words, okay? Because I'm not saying that group number 2 is for you, because I haven't done a reading yet, but it may as well be. If you feel called to, please just watch it as well. I feel you owe this to yourself to speak up. And it doesn't have to be, it could be a yes too, right? We're talking about joy, but you're also learning what really makes you happy. So you also don't have to feel guilty after you make a decision. So you're becoming very much into your own, very grounded in your abilities, very grounded in your power to make decisions in the first place. Or either this is a yes decision or a no decision, that doesn't matter, okay? But you will be finding your center, you will be finding really your own happiness, because you're doing this for you. You owe this to yourself, okay? This is something that's coming through here for you. We have the crossroads and then the key. So we talked about this. This could be about decisions or indecision, okay? Could be about a person here too, or something that's really meaningful to you. But I think this situation, regardless if it's a different situation than the last time this happened when you had to make a decision, there's something about this we can take out of for multiple different scenarios. In general, about making decisions or how to move forward. Finding yourself at crossroads, right? But we can see, as I said, the key popped out like this, but you will be finding the right way that works just for you. Maybe this is also about you not copying or doing what others are doing, right? Maybe that's where the conflict is coming in, but you're figuring this out. At 22, 33, like I feel these are master numbers, okay? So you're going to be mastering something here about this, about your own power. Be kind to yourself. I really feel that here, group number 1. This has not so much to do with other people. This is about you. Be kind to yourself. Okay, you owe this to yourself. Okay, I'm going to stop rambling about this. Okay, let's get a few tarot cards here, please. For group number 1, do we have extra messages, please, for group number 1 in the next 7 days? For group number 1, please, for the next 7 days. Whoop, I feel this one here. And this, okay. Let's look at these 2 already. 5 of Swords, yeah. 5 of Swords is like weird, this like trying to be right, but maybe there's no winner, not feeling guilty again, I feel like. So you're going to figure out a different way here of doing something. 7 of Pentacles and 3 of Cups, yeah. It might have to do, essentially, it might have to do with other people, but right now, making this change or implementing this change, reflecting on, it has to do with you. All the different sides of you, right? When I look at the disco ball, right? All these mirrors, they look different, they sparkle differently. It's like a bit of a strobe light. Maybe it's a lot to handle. Maybe there's a lot of different opinions about you and you, or, you know, like however this could resonate. But I feel essentially here, it may have to do with others or how we see certain people or situations. But that's what we're getting to when we first start evaluating and reflecting on our own energy. How I feel, how can I influence what I want to feel, how I am going to be authentic within myself and in front of others. Essentially, though, we're looking at something very positive here when the key is right side up at the end of the 7 days here, or however long this is going to be for you with this message. There's a solution, there's growth, there's patience, there is happiness here and celebration as well. Okay. This looks a lot also like a party, like saying no to a party, right? Reflecting if we want to go or not. And I talked about somebody maybe being alone or wanting to be alone, going back and forth potentially here. This could definitely have to do with other people. We have something about breakthrough and success here as well that we're maybe pondering over, or that there's a competition going on in a sense, okay? This I feel more so guilty of like overthinking, or if I do this, then this happens. If I do that, then that happens, right? Like this over-evaluation potentially here. This could be quite exhausting. But in the end, we're coming towards solutions, answers, and new opening that door, whatever it is, right? Finding a key or finding the solution towards growth, seeing the fruits of your labor. So we're seeing achievements, and here is celebration. This could also be friendships and social life. which is really interesting because we have this alone card here, being kind to yourself. But when I look at this could be towards an event here, or towards the celebration of achievement, right? With this, making a decision on something. Maybe also somebody, maybe you've been waiting for this key so you know which way to go, being at the crossroads. But I do feel like that you can do a lot if you're in a patient waiting position here, because the Seven of Pentacles also talks about something, we're waiting for something to happen, right? We're waiting to see the fruits of our labor, but we can see they're beautifully coming through here. Your patience is paying off. But I also feel like what you can do in this position while you're waiting is influence your energy. Right? We talked about this right from the get-go. This is you and you. Reflect on this situation. How can we manipulate our own energy? And I know manipulate could it sound negative, but whatever. I mean more in a positive way, that we figure out like, oh, okay, maybe I'll be more optimistic or positive, or I tell myself a better story or a nice story, right? I love myself. And then we're going back to this loyalty card also that we talked about here. This could also be about a relationship they just said. If somebody was just waiting for somebody to find out about somebody here. There is loyalty here though, okay? I don't feel a crazy negative impact. I also feel, again, that it has a lot to do with your own mind and what you're thinking, maybe your past experiences, right? Comparing potentially to the past here. But this is the stuff that we're working through in the next 7 days, about your energy, about you, and your reflections on yourself, how you see something, right? With the disco ball, it's very quick. It reflects in a different spot on the wall. Like there's a lot going on. So maybe we also need to kind of calm something down, right? This is happening for a reason, potential pause, okay? So we can reflect. Really interesting. Let's get the last 2 cards, please, for group number 1 here for the next 7 days. Any other messages, please, for group number 1? These 2 come together, okay? Let's see what's on the bottom. Fun, orange calcite. It's interesting, right? That we have this energy of a bit more seriousness here with reflection on power, figuring something out about yourself and how you reflect on yourself and also on others when you make a decision without feeling guilty. But at the same time, we also have the cards of joy and fun. Okay, I feel an energy shift here 100%. So you might surprise yourself here when you're speaking up. The speak up could also be just like, hey, come to a point of conclusion, right? Of what is your truth, and then work from that, right? Go forward after you find out what feels right for you. What feels wrong, what feels right. If you have to make a decision on going to a party even, right? Like, do you really want to go? Do you not want to go? Why don't you want to go? Like, there's something about this pause that is implemented here for us to figure something out. And when you figure it out and your energy shifts, the key will turn right side up, okay? The answer will come. Or imagine yourself, if you want to do it quickly, imagine you already are over here and you know what to do. Feel the energy of like you already made that decision, no matter if it's whichever one it is, but feel yourself into the situation of everything is resolved. This could bring this key right side up a little bit quicker too. So we do have fun here. Look, clarity is underneath. That's what I mean. Like, it is coming, okay? Maybe the frequency of fun and joy and positivity could be helpful here, as we just mentioned. And let's look at the 2 cards that came out together for you. We also have a number 13. They just mentioned the numbers here. 13 and 36. Clarity. I'm liking this. Okay. I'm really liking this for you. Here's a 7. Here's a 3. There's something transforming here. There's a change in your energy field about your positivity or your optimism or your happiness. But it's because of your work, okay? You're being, like, not forced, but you're being asked to see something within yourself here, or about this situation very clearly. And then we have number 19 here and number 34, and we have angels, selenite and angelite. Look how protected you are. This came through right away here in the beginning when we talked about something. They said protection. You're very, very protected in the next 7 days through all of this, okay? Maybe you feel alone in the situation, but you are very protected. And we have number 34 of courage. Look at that, red jasper. Yeah, you're very protected. Group number 1, please don't worry. The colors here are matching a little, for me at least, from my perspective, okay? There's something about this red and pink. Again, we're talking about kindness and the heart here. Coming full circle here, okay? looking more into kindness, coming out from the shadow, coming out from hiding, coming clear, right? Finding clarity. There's a change in your energy in the next 7 days, group number 1. And you can do this. You're very protected. Figure out what rings true to yourself in your heart, okay? And have the strength and the courage to do what's right for you, what resonates with you. And then this key, the answer, the solution will come. And with all these master numbers, 22 and 33, there's something, you know what, I have to read about this 33. I will for you. I'm going to look in the angel book for you guys for number 33, because it's not leaving me alone. There's something extra about this number. Let's see what the book says here. This angel number book. Oh, look at that. How perfect. So it's this guy here, okay? And we have number 33. If you want to take a screenshot, go ahead. Love and peace. You're never alone. Oh my God. I'm getting chills. Group number 1. Your angels are with you. Listening and receiving your prayers. But they want you to stretch a little further. Oh my gosh. What can you do to help yourself today? Are you kidding me? It's picking up on everything. Oh my God, I'm getting chills. Reflect on a present problem and think of one way to make it slightly less difficult, no matter how small the action. It matters. Oh my God, group number 1. Wow, look at that. That's it, okay? I'm glad I'm kind of picked up the energy that was really meant for you here for the next 7 days, to realize and to be able to reflect on something that may have been also reoccurring. When I look at this, I feel a pause. It's happening for a reason. Please don't worry, okay? You are super protected. You can do this. And essentially, you're restoring your happiness, your authenticity, your joy. You won't feel guilty anymore in the future also to speak up for yourself, to say what really is important to you, or when it comes to decision making, right? Saying yes or no, even to when somebody asks you, do you want to come to this party, right? Even something that seems small might be uncomfortable for some people, especially if you do resonate with being introverted or not feeling part of a group, right? And these are examples, but there's something here we're resolving, okay? That's for you, and you're ultimately changing your happiness because you're also doing something for yourself. You owe this to yourself, group number 1. So, and with that said, I'm sending you the biggest hugs, okay? You're amazing. And thank you so much for being here. And I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, beautiful group number 2, and welcome to your reading for the next 7 days. And there is a really strange silence here. Okay, it feels really, really bizarre to me right now. It's very calm, like there's nothing, I don't hear anything, and that's very, very unusual, okay? But it's a really good feeling at the same time. It almost feels a little bit like, oh my God, I feel like something's happening, but I can't put my finger on it. But at the same time, it also feels so good. Like it's just quiet, okay? Maybe it's necessary also, but we have speak up here. This is so interesting. Okay, let's just run with it and see if this resonates later on. We have 2 cards, as I said, for everyone here, every group. You guys have to speak up here. And if you avoid conflict to keep the peace, you start a war inside of yourself. Maybe with this quietness, the peace is actually coming, right? Maybe you're really doing something for yourself here. And it already came through in group number 1. In fact, I actually had to steal your card because these words here came up so much. I had to use this as a reminder for group number 1. So I don't know if you resonated with group number 1, but you don't have to. Just saying. So yeah, there's something you might be doing for yourself. So it feels like so far the energy is very much centered within you for the next 7 days. Okay, for everyone. Maybe this is a collective message here as well. I mean, we're doing a collective reading anyway, but I feel like I'm like a scatterbrained a little bit. I can't really focus. Even though it's so dead quiet right now, I feel I'm getting pulled into different stream of thoughts or whatever it is. So maybe there is something about this here. Let's look at the second card. I really have to force myself to stay just focused, just keep going. Okay, just keep going, or I will ramble and I will lose my thoughts here. You have the right to change your mind. And look, we even have a person that's kind of split in 2. All right, seeing something also from a different perspective here. As we can see, it's a reflection. upside down. We see somebody split up here a little bit. Maybe this is what this is. Okay, maybe you are in this midst of like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. So you could be resonating with group number 1 here as well. Wow. But there's definitely a hint towards speaking up, right? Doing what's good for you, because you have the right to change your mind. Like, I feel everybody is realizing something in the next 7 days, that if you've been really dependent or accustomed to doing something in the favor of others more so than you, there's something changing here, where we're learning a better balance of, yes, we can still be of service to others, but there's something about you putting your mask on first, right? If you want to take this analogy on the plane. So there's something about this here, about you and you, okay? You have the right to change your mind. Very straightforward messages. Let's get a few other oracle cards here, please, for group number 2 for the next 7 days. What do we have? Compassion. Wow. And again, kindness came in for group number 1. It was this card. Let me show you. I don't know, group number 1 and 2 might be connected a little. I felt this energy in here as well, okay? And it says, what if being kind to yourself really could change everything? Interesting here. Kindness. So I'm going to do the same what I did for group number 1. I'm going to steal the card from group number 1 here. And I'm going to give you the word kindness and compassion. For you, it might be a totally different reason why we're doing this, essentially here. So let's get another card. Compassion. And look, again, we have this like being pulled to different directions here. It looks a bit like a kaleidoscope, okay, where it's like, blah, 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 blah. Oh my God, like you're almost mesmerized with something. Maybe you're meditating. Maybe you're in awe of something, okay? In the next 7 days, I just saw a kitten, a tiny cat, a kitten. I don't know why. It was just playing and you're just watching it. Present moment is coming through. That's another thing that silence reminded me of. Yeah, inspiration, simpleness, inspiration for easiness and simpleness. Maybe we're going back to the basics in the next 7 days. You're appreciating yourself. This is really something coming through here. Look, noise. Noise is on the bottom with perception. Look at that. Maybe you are finding your center in the midst of chaos, group number 2. You might be mastering something within you in your energy. That's really awesome. You zooming in and zooming out, you're really mastering something. You might be in awe of yourself, actually. With this eye coming through, also Reiki is coming through here with this. But also this looks like A-okay, right? When I do this, yeah, it's A-okay. I mean, it means something else, not getting there yet to this right now, but there's something we're canceling out noise. When there's lots going on around you, use all the power that you have. Maybe if you worked on meditation already in your life, you are using and utilizing a power within you. When you're in situations where there's a lot of noise or a lot of people, you have the ability in the next 7 days to tune it out and to come to your center. There's something so beautiful when I look at this card. Nothing can disturb your peace here in the next 7 days. And if you think, what the heck, you're full of crap, Mary, for saying this right now, you are going to, maybe sometimes we need to be in a situation like this to be able to realize how much power we actually have, okay? Be also kind to yourself. If there is a lot going on around you, here's another message. Take yourself out of the situation. You have the right to change your mind. You can do this for yourself. Love yourself. Have compassion for yourself. If you need a break, if you need silence, if you need a nap, group number 2, the next 7 days, please take care of yourself, okay? This is really, I feel, being in the flow here. Maybe somebody needs to retrieve a bit of a hermit mode to find back that creativity, or maybe you have some sort of inspired idea and you're like, I need to go home. I need to go in my cave. I need to draw. I need to paint. I need to write. I need to make music. There's something here maybe where you're pulling back and you have the right inspiration. The right energy is coming in the next 7 days for you to just do what you need to do for yourself. Speak up, right? Maybe it's time for you to say something to somebody if they also created some sort of noise in your life or chaos, right? So you can find back yourself, fight back yourself. I heard fight back yourself, but in a compassionate way. This doesn't have to mean you're using a lot of words, actually. I feel that you're using a lot of your energy. There will be something within you coming out, and you're just going to be very clear, very straightforward. This brings power, this brings confidence, this brings assertiveness and authenticity, okay? It's just the energy that I'm feeling here for you, group number 2. And 747 stood out like crazy when I looked at my camera. It almost was like it stood still, like time is standing still for some reason in the next 7 days. 747, it said. Sounds like an airplane. I'm going to look in my book if I can find the number here for that, okay? Let's take this, okay, this course. I already saw that previously when I was traveling again, so maybe we're also pulled in different directions. Perception, noise, inspiration. Maybe in a weird situation, you're actually going to get inspiration. You could also be an inspiration to others. Because talking about airplanes for some reason, I also feel, let's say you want to fly away and there's the delay happening, right? And you're like, OMG, like I'm stuck here. But for some reason, you're going to find something positive in that. You're going to find peace. Some things, or everything, happens for a reason, okay? Maybe you're also inspiring and helping other people through something here, okay, in the next 7 days. And you can be their calm pillar, okay? That's another thing I'm feeling here. Let's look at 747, if this is in this book here. I also used this for group number 1. Interesting what's happening here. 747, 777. Oh, wow. Oh my God, I love it. Talking about the airplane, okay. It felt like 747. Look at this. Take a screenshot if you want. Upgrade. Speak to your higher self. And we have speak up in here. I love how these messages are all resonating today so much. I mean, they always resonate together, but this is like really intense, I feel. It's a very intense energy. We're in Scorpio season, okay. Really cool. It's very deep. Upgrade. Speak to your higher self. In order to get where you are today, you had to amp up your personal power. Yeah, I feel that. And your angels are patting you on the back for a job well done. I really feel something you worked towards already. For example, with the meditation, what we talked about here. So now is the time to actually be able to put it into action, to use it, right? To utilize it. Sit in meditation. Oh my God, I can't. Okay, it says this right here. Sit in meditation and visualize your own higher power. Speak kindly. Oh my God, kindness. Speak kindly to your higher self, allowing your subconscious to merge with your superconscious. Maybe the airplane thing is also a metaphor for you rising up, right? You're rising over an occasion. You're rising above a situation, group number 2. And that's what I felt. You're seriously... like your energy is expanding. Group number 1 had similar messages about mastery of their energy. So if you feel compelled to watch that as well, maybe, but this is crazy. Like it is really a continuation for group number 1 here too, in a slightly different way, but similar. Wow. What a message. Group number 2. Upgrade. Also, I wanted to say maybe you are getting an upgrade. Like things happen for a reason, right? If you're sitting in the airport and your flight is canceled or it's delayed, maybe as a bonus, because now you stayed really calm and you're like, yeah, whatever, everything happens for a reason. And boom, suddenly you also getting upgraded, right? You're getting better seats. Something is turning out to be more positive here in a better way. We also saw discourse. It's still working out for you, I feel, okay? Something is still going to be working out. Look, auras underneath that. It's all about your energy, how you react. Okay, you can put something into action that you practiced for a long time. Here's your chance. Let's get a Lenormand card, please, for group number 2 for the next 7 days here. What do we have for group number 2 for the next 7 days? Thank you. Maya's yeah, we're talking about expansion and rising up and upgrading. You are upgrading. But in order for that, we need to let go of something that's annoying, something that is just like nagging, okay? Speak up. Maybe it is a person. Maybe it's a circumstance. Maybe you need to take yourself out of that noise, right? We talked about that. You're gaining different perspectives. You're learning something. Right? You're rising up. The 19 in the tarot is also the sun card. You're rising up towards the sun, towards the source, towards mastery, towards your joy and happiness and innocence. Maybe you can redo something or start something again over here in a better way, in an easier way, a lighter way. This could be an upgrade, as I said, on a plane, but also upgrade in a company, upgrade for yourself. Like growing in some sort of task, right? Growing in some sort of situation. Leveling up. This could also stand for institutions, okay? There's also in some cards, they just gave me a lighthouse. The light at the end of the tunnel, you will know where to go. So, and the mice in the reverse. I'm liking that. This is really us figuring out what the nuisance is in the background. What is the noise, right? We're canceling out the noise. Maybe you're getting noise-canceling headphones. This could be so literal, right? If you're going on a plane or wherever you are going, if there's a lot of noise, maybe you're getting headphones. Something that will help you to find peace, to relax your nervous system here, I feel, okay? Because also with the mice, it's usually something that it's just there. It's even if we can't resolve the situation, we have to change our perception. And so if we can't get rid of the noise, or if you can't get rid of all these people around you because you have to travel with them, get some noise canceling headphones, right? There's ways we're finding here to make our life easier, to make us more relaxed, to stay in our zone, and to cancel out the noise. You will know what to do. You will so know what to do. Group number 2. You're rising up, okay? You have the right to change your mind. There's power. What was that word here? Reassess. Yeah. Reassessing. You're finding a different way of doing something. Really cool. Love it. Compassion for yourself. Compassion also for others here. But that's I feel like they said is a natural occurrence. As soon as you find compassion for yourself and a solution for yourself without needing to like manipulate others, right? You're finding a solution. You're automatically having compassion for other people too. So start with yourself, and the rest is almost like a natural falling into place kind of situation here. And with this, speak up. This could be the situation. We just cannot ignore it, right? You have to do something about it. But I feel like you're going to find a really smart and very peaceful way of dealing with this situation. Wow, we have the 9 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups. So this is a union, this is a yes, this is agreements, maybe this is new contracts. It doesn't matter what the situation is. These are all examples. Look, strength is on the bottom here too. We're conquering something. You're conquering the beast almost. And this could be your own mind. This could be other people. This could be your environment that you can't change. Maybe it's a health situation as well here. But you're definitely conquering it, okay? This is a really, really cool message and a really good energy here for you in the next 7 days. 9 of Pentacles talks about luxury, okay? Talking about an upgrade on a plane. Like, you deserve this, okay? This is just almost like a given. It's like, yeah, everything happens for a reason and then some, okay? Good stuff's gonna happen. This is also already enjoying the fruits of your labor, like you worked really hard for. This is your money, this is your luxury, this is your resources, your food. And then we have the 2 of Cups here. Maybe you're enjoying it together with somebody, if you're traveling together also. Or however this could resonate. We don't even have a travel card in here, but the traveling is coming through so much. The upgrade could be the upgrade also in a relationship. If this was purely about a relationship with you and someone else, you're finding a common ground, right? You're conquering this, whatever the elephant is in the room also, I want to say here with the mice, you're conquering it. It could be also accepting yourself finally in this position, and also therefore being able to accept someone else. A lot of tolerance is coming through. With the 2 of Cups, this could be love and happiness and peace. And we talked about moving up towards the sun. More innocence is coming back. Give somebody benefit of the doubt. And this also goes for you. If this is you and you, as soon as you have more compassion for yourself, there's something falling into place with others as well, or a specific someone. Maybe it's a body thing, a body image, a mental thing, whatever it is, right? Kindness. Kindness is going to be really elevated here in the next 7 days. Compassion, kindness, perceptive change, perception change. canceling out the noise, resolving issues in a relationship, in a work relationship, whatever it is. This could be a new contract, redefining the contract, making a new policy, compromising potentially here, but saying yes. Essentially, there's a common ground. Really nice energy. Get your strength card, 4 of Swords, and the Sun. Look at that. In the book even, it talks about meditation, right? And we talked about this as well. You may have been already pondering the situation, meditated on the situation. This is also the rest. What is the word? I get the word complacency, but it's not really what I'm feeling. I don't know why they're giving me this word. Maybe it resonates with someone here. But there's something here we already done in the past, like the book said, also meditate and find out your own strengths and power to your super consciousness, right? From your subconsciousness to your super consciousness. And we also talked about the Sun. You're moving towards the higher level, an upgrade, happiness in a relationship potentially, or between you and you, which is essential. The essential thing. This is also independence. Maybe we're finally coming together with something, coming from just you independently enjoying something to enjoying it with someone. Okay, another message here as well. This could be another person finally also ready to maybe commit to something. Okay, that's really cool. Really nice energies. Someone is making a decision here. Okay, coming to conclusion, conquering the beast. Okay, let's get the last few messages, please, for group number 2 here. Yeah, you're coming to peace with something that maybe was in odds. That's interesting. Alignment, yeah. Alignment, and what is this? Protection. Number 26, protection and black tourmaline. Wow. This could be another thing that could be helpful, right? Talking about noise canceling headphones, for example, maybe a tourmaline or something physical. When we're talking about the headphones and here the tourmaline, I feel maybe even something physical can actually help you or enhance that power within you. That's interesting here. Maybe it's a bit of, or something that means something to you, right? A symbol, a sign, a synchronicity, a piece of paper, a word, something tangible we can hold on to here could be helpful as protection. That's interesting. And we have alignment on the bottom. Love it. This is, I don't know what this is. Oh my God, I don't know. And look, we have this, like, it looks almost like an eye too, right? Where we have the eye here in the hand. This also, with the Reiki and this eye in the hand, also just gives me a bit of Jesus energy, but also Reiki energy. You have the powers in your hands here. Something is opening here that has to do with your energy. You're going to be realizing something here, okay? How powerful you are also. I'm very surprised the Magician card doesn't come out. Or it didn't come out. Maybe it would if I keep shoveling, but Inner Divinity is here as well. And Amplify is underneath. 59, 47 here, 26, okay. Really cool. Inner Divinity, this is what's coming out. Your divine, your soul, your energy. It's upgrading. Group number 2. Yeah. Cool. I think that's just it here. So thank you so much, group number 2, for being here. I hope you can put this wherever it resonates for you. I'm sending you the biggest hugs, okay? And I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, beautiful group number 3, and welcome to your reading. Okay, for the next 7 days, there's 2 cards for every group that popped out together. This one was on top, your Breathe card here. And we have the calmer you are, the more time slows down, and the easier it is to get everything done. And also this beautiful card with invitation. All the beautiful words here, almost like affirmations. And it says, the words you speak are an invitation to life, a request to bring energy into form. Choose your words carefully. Okay. Maybe I heard somebody studying something, or you're practicing something, like if you're an actor or you're studying for an exam, right? I see somebody, whoops. trying maybe a different learning, studying technique here too. But it says the calmer you are, the more time slows down. It's easier to get everything done. So maybe you're also finding a really awesome solution here in the next 7 days, or a good way of doing something, an easier way of doing something. Okay, studying, learning, practicing your speech or whatever it is here. That's really cool, especially when we look at the positivity also, right? Of being able to consciously choose also how you say something, even how you speak to yourself. I'm really loving this, like, looks like a strawberry earring here too. Yeah, I almost feel for some of you, surrounding yourself with beauty is another thing that's going to enhance something within you, your speech or how you present yourself. Maybe you're dressing up and you have to give a speech, or maybe you're like looking like, what am I going to wear? Well, you know, but I also feel a lot about bring in your own personality. If there is something about this, I really feel Spirit is emphasizing bring in your own personality, even if it's quirky. Let's say you're going to you send out your resume, you go into an interview or something because the earrings are standing out. There's something about bring in your personality. Add really something that represents you, your authenticity, individuality, okay? It's important here. Okay, let's get a few more oracle cards here, please, for group number 3. Okay, this card wanted to pop. Noise, okay, came out for group number 2 as well. I see the noise moving away though, or it's passing you. It feels like clouds. The clouds are passing. Like if you're finding yourself in a temporary tough situation, or sad, or feeling heavy, or this is energy around you that has nothing to do with you. I see this noise or these clouds just like whooshing by. Like you might look at them and acknowledge them, but they don't stay. So don't make them stay. Okay, just let them pass. Let this situation pass. Let this energy pass by. Okay, it has nothing on you. It doesn't want anything from you. This could be fear or other people's energy here, moving through some crowd or so, right? Like you'll be okay. Just like I feel with this, you're preparing yourself for something to keep your energy up, right? Maybe you have to move through a crowd, or you go into an event or something like this where there is a lot of noise or a lot of people or a lot of energies, but you're well prepared, you're protected, you don't have to worry. Okay, what else do we have, please, for group number 3 in the next 7 days? Joy is on the bottom. Let's look at these cards. Oh, so many that popped out. Okay, what do we have? Intellect. Yeah, I see also 2 different sides, right? Seeing us from a different perspective. You're very smart, first place. I really felt that here already, because I feel like somebody also knows how to prepare for something. You're going to be very strong in the next 7 days too, to stand your ground, to not be too unshakable in a way. Your intellect as well. It's like talking about studying again also, right? Like you have 2 sides to yourself, but you're somehow able to combine them. Even if, especially if this is like a short-term thing, let's say you're going to this audition or you're going to this interview or you have this exam, there's something about this here where you'll be able to hold a composure in almost 2 different ways about yourself. But again, we're also talking about individuality, right? And don't forget to bring your authentic self, okay, to the interview or to the exam. Okay, cool. We have courage here, okay? Again, a similar energy. Stay strong. You're also very protected. Yet somebody has a wolf as a power animal, okay? They're right next to you and in front of you and on the other side. And in all directions, you're protected, I heard. As above, so below, they just said, wow. I don't know why. As above, so below. You're like also connected to something higher. That's why they say don't lose yourself in something. It's not necessary. It's not worth it. Okay. It's not worth your energy. Health, it's not worth your energy. Yeah. Stay on board with what rings true to you with your energy. Cleanse your energy. Okay. Health is emphasized. So I see this as a positive thing here. I really do feel that group number 3, you will have everything under control. If you were questioning yourself, no, not necessary. It goes beyond the physical. So however this could resonate for you, okay, I'm just going to find my own interpretation here. I feel, again, as above, so below, you're very protected, okay? Your energy expands, like you're a forever being. You're here right now as the experience of a human, but you're a limitless, non-dying, always ever existing spiritual being, okay? And this will somehow also enhance your energy on this planet, also how you present yourself, how authentic you are. It almost feels a little bit like an example, like you have that side to yourself where you believe you're an alien or whatever it is. It's just an example, okay? Or you believe in God, in Jesus, whatever it is. Like, don't be afraid to represent that also through your speech. Your confidence level spiels. I want to say something in German, or I wanted to say that sentence in German. Spielt eine große Rolle. Your confidence level is very, very important, okay? It plays a huge role in how you're presenting yourself in this interview, in this exam, in this, whatever you're doing, presenting, whatever you're doing and presenting, even just for yourself, okay, in the next 7 days. If you're practicing something in the mirror, practice different faces, okay? But you're so freaking smart. I really feel you can almost shapeshift a little bit as well here. Reminds me a bit of Twilight here when Jacob is also the wolf, but also a human. I don't know. Maybe that resonates with someone. Maybe there's where you draw power from is up to you. Nobody needs to know that though, right? If you draw power from a power animal, then all the power to you. Like, do whatever you need to do, okay, to feel a specific way, and know that you are super protected, you are eternal, you're limitless, you can be and do whatever you want. It's all about energies for everyone, every group, full collective message. It's all about you and your energy in the next 7 days, and what you decide to want to make out of it. You decide. What rings true to you. It's a huge message for everyone. And this ultimately brings us back to our own happiness and joy. This is also like almost like strobe light here. Lots of noise. Reflections of this disco ball. But it could also be really intoxicating. I said, like, it could almost put you in a meditative state. And we have that here too. Breathe, and she's meditating and working on her breathing techniques. Saying something calmer, more poise, more confidence, poise and noise. That's so interesting. Experience is really funny today. I wonder which number will come through for you that I'm going to be looking up in this angel book I did for group number 1 and 2, and it was spot on, okay? It was really almost scary how much it resonated with the messages. But for now, we don't have any numbers here. Fool card, they said 0 point energy, but also again we're talking about limitlessness, eternal, as above so below. The magician also comes right after the fool. You're so protected. If you're starting a new endeavor, or you want to try something, or you really want to present yourself the way you are in a specific way with all the things you learned so far too, go ahead, like, go for it, okay? Shadowland Lenormand card. For group number 3, please, for the next 7 days. Ooh, okay, the heart. Come from the heart, number 24. Love it. Always reminds me of Christmas and also a bit of Jesus. We're talking a lot about ascendant masters too here. And master numbers came through a lot already. Power animals, right, for you. Come from the heart. This is also love. But something about the home too. Maybe your comfort zone. Where do you feel really good? Maybe this is also the place where you recharge your batteries, I heard, in the next 7 days, where you also come to this conclusion. This could be a specific place for someone where your heart feels full, where you can charge your batteries, where you can connect to spirit, to your power animals, to God, whatever you believe in, Jesus, any other religion. Regaining strength, regaining health, okay, heart and health. Yeah, there's something enhancing as well in your health when you envision yourself as limitless, right, and eternal. Connecting yourself to spiritual powers here. Like expanding, not just being stuck in being a human almost. I don't know, this is coming through here. Group number 3, take what resonates, okay? Because some people are not into that. But I mean, if you're here, you might already be resonating with this, so. The joy, almost they said the world is a disco ball. There is a lot of different experiences and you can choose, they said, okay? They said the world is a disco ball here. you choose. Maybe also how much noise you want. The noise, the words, the poise, okay, the words you speak, you have the choice. The words you speak are an invitation to life, and we talk about this here to make it happier or better or gooder for you, gooder. A request to bring energy into form. Choose your words carefully. Yeah, so you have the choice to what you want to manifest also. How you want to present yourself, right? Okay, let's get one more. Also about love, they just gave me the number 6, and this makes a 6. About who you're choosing, who you want to be with. Who are you, who you want to be with, okay? Who matches you potentially here. Are they even on this planet, I heard. Interesting. Are they even on this planet? Maybe you are connecting with someone in spirit as well. And we have number 36 with the cross. Oh my God, talking about faith and religion. But this could also be a cross to burden. So there's like a burden or something that's also very, very important though, right? You're willing to carry this in order to also find yourself, to find your happiness on this planet, to be able to do what you want, to be able to present yourself in the way that reflects the true you, right? Or whatever you choose that day. The cross could also be standing for crossroads, but we have a crossroads card in here. So I mostly feel there's also faith, okay? Faith coming through this blessing, I heard. There's a blessing. Somebody's being blessed and protected by the cross. But also this could be a symbol. Specifically, we're also talking about planets here, and we have the moon cycles in this card picked up. They always stand out like crazy to me here. The different phases of the moon, the cycles, could be standing for your intuition and your feelings, okay? They said get a third one here, okay? I heard your home is also protected, group number 3, okay? If you needed to hear this, there's no evil spirits, I heard. Oh my God, that was very specific. You're fine, you're good. Okay, what else? Another card, please, for group number 3. I also feel a lot about relationships here, about soulmates or twin flames or something. Oh, there's a message coming, and here's a person. The man. This could be you or the other person. Again, the 28 standing out. This is you. You're limitless to infinity and beyond. Could be about a relationship too. If they're here or in spirit, okay, there's a super strong connection here. It's an ongoing forever thing, and forever means not just this worldly border of forever. There isn't forever that is in spirit. Okay, you live forever. Maybe not as a human, but your spirit, your soul is limitless. Yeah, God. I hope you can put this how it resonates for you. But what does it have to do with the next 7 days, you ask? Okay. We have number 27 here with the letter. So there's a message coming in here, okay? Potentially from a person or about a person. So it might literally an invitation coming to you here to join something. We have a 9 and a 9 and a 6. Should we read this? 996? Let's do it. Okay. 996 for group number 3 in the book. 996. Okay. Here we have it. Live authentically. OMG. Okay, self-examine. And then we have that here also. I feel if you have the choice also, right? You're looking at yourself from every angle, from every perspective. But also, it's almost like choosing to not make a choice. Like you can do whatever you want, whenever, however you feel. Now that you understand yourself better, you have to make choices. Talked about choices that reflect this truth. The life you used to lead is no more. You are ready for what is next. A journal about what transitions your life needs to make so as to accommodate this new self-awareness. OMG. Thank you very much, Spirit. This was the message we needed to hear for all of this for the next 7 days. And again, I already felt somebody worked on something already very hard, right? I feel like you're making also a decision here, again, authentically, how you want to present yourself. Or yeah, we talked about an exam or even a presentation or an audition. Really cool. Let's do some tarot cards here. Have faith, right? In yourself, especially in your heart, what's true in your heart, what you've learned so far. Know that, also have faith that you learned enough, right? There's another message here. Ace of Pentacles. I feel there's surprise coming also. Extra help and surprise. And what's underneath? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, a person. There might be a person here that's coming to help you or bring you some messages about this. Or even you. This could be you making something happen. Okay. Setting a stone, a stepping stone, a new stepping stone for you. We have, oh my god, here's the Four of Wands too. This house really drew me in. This could be about your home, your comfort zone, twin flames. I also saw 1111 when I was shoveling and this letter came out. So you might receive a message from a specific person. We have the Knight of Wands, who is also someone who is very ambitious, motivated, not afraid to move forward, okay, and go for something. They have eyes on the prize, I heard here as well. Maybe you're putting on a brave face, right? You're putting on this face here because of your power animal and you're just going after something or someone. This could be passion also, being very excited for something here. And this is also the celebration achievements. This could be a birthday and an anniversary or something, or a wedding, but I also feel here that you're going to be successful. You're going to be celebrating something. You might get that job or you might do really well in that audition. Maybe you're proving something to yourself here also. Okay. This is really cool. Yeah, this is the achievement, the celebration card also. The gateway, 1111 here. The Four of Wands, very stable. Like your endeavors also, your ambition, like something becomes also very like very stable and balanced. Your endeavors, okay. Whatever you're going after. Maybe you're also bringing something home or you're going after something that feels really comfortable, that you want. Someone that you want, maybe you're going after it, okay? But first you're really figuring something out about yourself here. I almost think that you are going to make your luck happen yourself. You're going to make something happen in the next 7 days for yourself because you have all of this power and you're figuring this out. And we talked about letting this pass by. Maybe you're moving through, right? If you're like facing the storm, you're like, oh no, this looks like scary. The Knight of Wands comes in with like, no, it's not scary. I'm just going to move through. I'm going to get to this point where I want to go, this person or this achievement. I have faith in myself. Or you might also be delivering this message or this will be reaching you, right? Maybe this is also a catalyst here a little bit. When you talk about, what was this, 996? 996, I have to see this again. Oh my god, 996, self-examine, yeah. Live authentically. Now that you understand yourself better, you have to make choices that reflect this truth. The life you used to lead is no more. You are ready for what is next, yeah. So this is your readiness here, right? When I look in the book again, you are ready for what is next. Journal about what transitions your life needs to make so to accommodate the new self-awareness. And you have that here, the new self-awareness. And some sort of shape-shifting is happening here too with that. We're definitely working towards fulfillment, they said, okay? Visualize what's next. Again, like 999, this is the ultimate thing that we really want or what we want to go after. And again, I feel this energy of you making it happen though. You are making it happen. This could also be you sending out this resume in full faith, right? Because it means so much to you also to really express yourself authentically to this company or how you want to present yourself. So let's get a few less cards here from this deck. And we have truth, yeah. What I heard what really means something to you. Maybe you are spilling the truth or you're saying words to someone, okay, that really means something. We have that here with the words also that come through. You might be choosing your words carefully, right? We started with that. So your own truth here also. Smithsonite, okay. Very pink. It feels like quite loving, compassionate, and peaceful, but also gentle. The 48. Okay, really nice. So the truth will come out or you will be presented with the truth or your own truth, right? Your authentic self. What else do we have, please, for group number 3 for the next 7 days? This might be another person when I look at this, and this is a man and a woman, but it doesn't have to resonate with genders. This could all be you or someone else here, that either you are going after this thing, the gift that you want to be. You are the gift also, I heard, but you might also be finally going after someone specific, presenting something. This could be a gift itself, like a tangible gift here you're getting or receiving or giving. Yeah, I also heard you're matching something or someone. You're going to be matching someone. Nature cycles, Malachite pentagram. We had the cycles picked up here in the other card. Something about cycles, natural cycles. And then these two cards came together. We have Amplify with number 70. Ooh, that's interesting. And we have Bloom. Nice. Wherever you are, wherever you're planted. Bloom wherever you are. Like, I feel like you're taking also your opportunities, right? You're taking chances a little bit, or you're realizing chances and opportunities. The Bloom card here looks a lot like the tree. There's a lot of health, and we have health right here. So there's healthy growth. There's success also, I heard. And also this card reminds me of the Seven of Pentacles also, where we have to have patience. But this patience was because you needed to figure something out first. And this is going towards seeing the fruits of your labor. Okay. Seeing progress. There's growth. Yeah, healthy growth. Because something about roots coming through really quick too with the home here. Home is where the heart is potentially, but it's you. It's you making the decision who you want to be, what you are representing, what you stand for, right? Or that exam, or, you also know enough. Again, it's you. You made it to a specific point. You have to trust yourself. You have to have faith in your knowledge, in your what you can do, in your voice, in your power, right? Just take off on the strength from whatever gives you strength. This could be your religion. This could be a power animals, as we said, or a token, a symbol, a superstition even, right? Like you're holding on to something specific here too. Wheel of Fortune, yeah, there is luck coming also your way, or karma, like something is changing. And the book said that as well. So the group number 3, thank you so much for being here. I hope you can put this wherever it resonates for you for the next 7 days. It was quite a bit here. And I'm sending you the biggest hugs, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye.